Before we begin, picture two people, same income, same bills, same goals, but one feels trapped every time they hear the word budget. The other feels calm, in control, free, same word, different experience. Why? Because most people think budgeting means restriction, no fun, no freedom, no life. But real budgeting, when designed correctly, is not a cage. It's a structure for freedom. And today, we're going to fix the biggest misunderstanding about budgeting and build one that actually reduces stress, not with shame, not with extreme rules, with psychology. Welcome to Money Mindset Lab. When most people hear budget, their brain hears one word, loss. And when the brain senses loss, it resists. That resistance isn't laziness, it's protection. Most budgets fail because they feel like punishment. Too many categories, too many rules, too much tracking, zero flexibility. That's not a plan, that's pressure. And pressure leads to rebellion. So here's the reframe. Budgeting is not restriction. It is pre-deciding. It's choosing in a calm moment what matters most, so you don't have to decide in a stressed moment. A good budget doesn't say, you can't enjoy life. It says, your enjoyment has a place. That is structure, and structure creates freedom. Now let's talk about why most budgets fail. 3 reasons: all or nothing thinking, fantasy budgeting, guilt-based rules. First, all or nothing thinking. I'll track everything. I'll cut everything. I'll be perfect. One bad week and the system collapses. Perfection is fragile. Freedom requires flexibility. Second, fantasy budgeting. You build a budget for your ideal self, not your real self. Ideal self cooks every meal, never impulse buys, never gets tired. Real self is human. If your budget ignores reality, you will fight it. Third, guilt-based rules. I shouldn't spend that. I messed up. I'm bad with money. Guilt creates short-term control, but long-term, it creates binge spending because emotional money decisions rarely end well. So what works? A freedom-based budget. 4 simple parts. Essentials. Future you. Flexible life. Buffer. Essentials are your non-negotiables. Rent, food, utilities, minimum payments, stability. Future you is savings, investing, extra debt payments. When you fund future you, your brain learns, I protect myself. That lowers anxiety. Flexible life is joy on purpose, coffee, eating out, fun, small comforts. If your budget has no joy, you won't trust it. And then there's the buffer. This changes everything. Life is not exact. Without a buffer, every surprise feels like failure. With a buffer, surprises feel manageable, and manageable feels free. Here's the psychology behind it. Budgeting reduces decision fatigue. By the end of the day, your brain is tired. Tired brains choose comfort. So if you wait until temptation to decide, you're deciding at your weakest moment. Budgeting moves the decision earlier, when you are calm. Instead of asking, can I afford this? Should I feel guilty? You ask, does this fit the plan? That question is lighter. Now here's something important. You will mess up. Everyone does. Freedom budgeting assumes imperfection. When you overspend, don't say, I failed. Ask, what category got pressured? What emotion was behind it? What needs adjusting? The goal is not perfect behavior, it's faster recovery. That is real freedom. Budgeting isn't about limiting life, it's about filtering your values. It helps you spend more on what matters and less on what drains you. Clarity feels like relief, and relief feels like wealth, even before your income increases. So here's your challenge. For the next 7 days, don't call it a budget, call it your freedom plan. 4 categories, no perfection, no punishment, just structure. Then notice your stress, your decisions, your sleep, because when money has structure, your mind gets quieter, and quiet is a kind of freedom. If this helped, subscribe to Money Mindset Lab and comment one word, freedom, because budgeting isn't about saying no to life. It's about saying yes on purpose.